movement for the Orcs. Moving back 6 inches here. 2 hull points left, and we'll be snap shooting this turn. But moving the gap back, I think James can keep up with me. I can't run with the transport here, which is annoying. So James can keep up. We're just going to keep pounding away here on turn when it comes to his turn 5. The flyers had to turn and go. We might be able to let a shot out the rear with the Grot gunner. Pick up perhaps a cheeky rear armour shot just there. Pulling back with the Mega Knob, and then Gut Ripper's crew pulling back as well. Going to go on to shooting phase now for the Orcs on turn 5. Just reporting a bit of shooting here. Grot gunner got his hit and firing down. Result of a 2. It was a penetrating hit on a 6. That knocks one of the Vindicators out this turn. Cheeky little monkey firing out the back there of the... You'd never think you'd ever use that weapon. In fact, he's never used it so far, but has done a cheeky shot. Strength 5 with a big shooter. He's contributed quite significantly at this end stage. Going to go on to assaults. There's potential here to catch a unit, possibly a long-range charge here with the Weird Boy and his unit, and then we're going to try and take on the Ghost Ark just there. So again, bit of potential here for the Orcs. I'll roll up some charges for them now. Right, so charges going ahead. 8 inches we needed, 7 we got. So fouled there, sadly, with Gut Ripper and his squad, just half an inch short. Then we fouled with our charge here as well. Ben got 3 wounds with Overwatch. We passed the lookout sirs, and the boys' heavy armour saved all of them, so no damage taken there. Just 1 charge has gone ahead. The Vengeful Orc Knob charging into the Ghost Ark. And then we've got this melee over here to resolve as well against the last Scarab base and the last Tomb Spider. So roll these up. 4 attacks here. Ben moves from freeze to hit. Yes. Strength 7. 2 penetrating hits, roll up the results, a 6, open top, explosion we have. Right, in the explosion here, 8 Necron warriors are caught, it's a 4-inch blast, 4 wounds. Right, Ben just rolling up there, Ghost Ark dead, 3 Necron warriors caught in the blast. He'll have morale to do for them. Just a 4+2 in the knob, he's been wounded, don't die. Oh, he dies. So it's a point exchange there. Oh, typical. The Orc Knob was caught in the back blast as well. Humongous explosion just taking place across the other side of the battlefield there. Right, so Ben running those back. Massive explosion there. The Orc Knob, what a hero, but in 40k, heroes often don't last that long. He's dead and traded in a point for the Necrons. So on to assaults now for the Ultramarines on turn 3. That Dreadnought, second one piling in against Gut Ripper, the last Mega Knob and the Orc boys. And the Terminators here as well. Right, so combats or charges here. The Terminators tried charging in. He would have reached me with the charge roll that he got, but we fired here on snapshots and brought one Terminator down, and it wasn't far enough. So just the combat going on here against the lone Stormboy. A knob there. The bikers escape the vengeance of the Terminators just there. Dreadnought has easily made it into combat. So we'll get these combats resolved now for the Ultramarines. Yeah, so we just resolved this combat here, the Orc Knob. James challenged him with the Chaplain. Orc Knob went first, and because James hasn't got grenades going into cover, Orc Knob caused a wound. James failing a save on a 1, much to his frustration, but then killing the Knob very quickly. So that combat's resolved. James then consolidating 4 inches onto the objectives. Terminators anchoring both objectives now at either end. That's good tactics. We'll do this, that the bikers there escaping, not contacted, aid melee there. And then over here, the double Dreadnought pile-up against Gut Ripper and Gobbler the Squig. So Hammer of Wrath, first of all, initiative 10 for the Dreadnought. Yeah, 2's for a wound. 2+ save. Failed, that's a wound on the Mega Knob. Right, okay, so we're saying simultaneous fighting here because James went through cover. That's going to strike first, yeah, okay. So we'll go for this Dreadnought fighting against the Orc boys to try and get through to Gut Ripper. 4 attacks, less 1 because of stunned. So 3 attacks coming in here. 4s. Okay, 2's for kills. 2 dead. Okay, so 2 more Orc boys absorbing hits there. Right, next up, the Orc Knob here, initiative 3. We'll need 4s to hit, 444. And then 6s will get glances. No. Okay, so the Orc Knob fails. Next, we can do the Mega Knob fighting this one. James fighting back. So 5 attacks on the charge. We'll let James go first. He needs 4s. Yeah, he's done okay. And then he will need 2s for kills. Double 1. Double 1. The Mega Knob fighting back. Gets 2 hits. He's at strength 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A penetrating hits. AP 2. Gas 6. Mega Knob's just detonated a Dreadnought. Unbelievable turn of events there. Right, so that one's been destroyed. Quite an incredible result there. And then Gut Ripper can try and finish this one off. Only 1 whole point remaining. 3s for hit with the Squig helping out. Strength 10. Oh yes, for triple penetration. A roll up the 6s. No. Okay, so he's wrecked that Dreadnought. What a turn up for the Orcs here. A double Dreadnought kill in 1 turn. Frustrating for James there. Really thought he'd do some damage, but thanks to Gut Ripper and the Mega Knob, both Dreadnoughts destroyed in 1 turn. And it frees up more Orc units to move off here. So another golden opportunity for them to make a difference in turn 4. Fascinating stuff. Orc turn 4 coming up now. Can they push home on this advantage in this fight for the trenches? Death or glory? There is still a chance for glory for Gut Ripper here. Turn 4 coming up next for the Orcs. shooting is finished. Another big bit of shooting here. This man with the banner fired a pistol and missed. Oh, crack grenade actually and missed. Okay, so that's shooting finished. No charge. He's going to charge.
For the Emperor!
Oh, that's it. Okay, who's he charging?
I'm going to charge at the Scarabs.
He's going to charge the Scarabs. Right, okay. Yeah, he's rolled... He's just rolled a double 6 here. So the Lone Bannerman charges in here against the Scarabs. Alright, so we were focusing on this one, but we've been distracted here by a moment of heroism from the Bannerman here. So we'll let James go first.
3 attacks.
3 attacks on the charge.
1 bonus. Close combat weapon, charged.
Charged, okay, not bad. So he goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 3 hits.
Oh.
2 wounds, can't complain. 2 sixes, nope, and then a reanimation. Passed. Oh no. Alright, so it was very silly of him to charge in. Scarabs, in 4s. There's a load. Just pretty good there. And then 4s for wounds. So he's now got to make 5 saves, 6 saves. Okay.
Come on.
It's not possible, I'm afraid to say.
Emperor. All things are possible.
Well, your faith is strong, your dice rolling is not good enough there. 4 wounds taken, he goes. But in a blaze of glory there, the Bannerman has died. Okay, so consolidation here, 2 inches, not enough to get off that level of the building. So here we go, back to the main focus here. After that diversion. It was entertaining. Still an Imperial Fist presence on the table, there's no doubt about that. Well, the only shooting left is trying to deal with the Terminators down here that are compromising potentially the Eldar objective. Scorpions have shifted up 4 inches on a battle focus move. I'm now going to fire them. 2 shots here for the Exarch. He gets his hits, and then it will be 9 shots from the others. They're part of the aspect host formation, so they'll be on 2s, 2 misses. And then a heap of 6s will be good for the Eldar. A triple 6, and then also 2 wounds as well. So decisions here for James. I'm going to think about how he's going to deal with this one. James is going to roll up 1 at a time here. So 2 regular hits, you can do them first, or these ones.
I'll do the 2 regular hits first.
All right. So 2 pluses to start. They've gone. Right, okay. So now he has a 5+ invuln. For the first one here,
no.
He failed. So Terminator has been brought down. Now, the next closest model
the Chaplain, which I'm not doing.
Is the Chaplain. He gets a 4+ invulnerable save.
Followed by Feel No Pain.
And Feel No Pain, I see. Very good. So here it comes. 4+. No. Failed. Feel No Pain. Failed. Right, now, here's a bit of pressure. You might want to do a Lookout Sir, or you might want to try and...
I'll do Lookout Sir.
He does, alright. He passes the Lookout Sir, and now 5+ invulnerable save. He does, well done. It's only 1 Terminator killed, but a wound on the Chaplain. The Scorpions are here. I'm just saying, they really are arch enemies, these two. They've encountered each other before. Scorpions usually have the upper hand. They've left their mark already here. Emerging on the flank of the Terminators. We're going to try and give a bit of supporting fire from this Wave Serpent. So the Shrieking Cannon gets 2 hits and gets 2 wounds, 2+ saves required. Passing them. Scatter Laser on top. Twin linked. 2s to wound. Good supporting fire. 4 saves. Bound to get a 1. He does. Another Terminator. It will be a regular Terminator just here. Is gone. I would say a morale check, but Zealot. They'll hold their ground. But numbers whittled down. Decisions now. I wonder what James will do with those. He might have to be aggressive,
Okay.
or he might pull back. We'll have to see what he does. He won't surrender, that's for sure. But that is the shooting phase done. But that's the turn finished for the Eldar. They've responded pretty well, but Imperial Fists are still here. They're not giving up, and they're going to fight back now on their turn 3. If James gets a good turn in and brings down a few units, then if he rescues the situation here, at least, perhaps this is the focal point for him. It will free up a bit of range for the Imperial Fist to start engaging the Eldar from a further distance. We'll have to see what happens. It swings and roundabouts here, and then we've got a new battle developing over here, the showdown between the Terminator's Chaplain against the nasty, hissing Scorpions. Right, so moving for the Imperial Fists here on turn 3 for them. Closing in here, Chaplain and Terminators closing in on the Scorpions. There's going to be a fight here. I suppose it has to be done. No, there's still more shooting here.
Snapshots as well.
There's snapshots of this one, and then also the Terminators to fire as well. Right, so James is firing here. 3 hits coming through from this one, even on snap fire, passing our heavy aspect armor saves. It's all down to the Terminators now. He's going to fire the assault cannon, no cover. We do get stealth though in the open, so we get 6+ if he gets rend. He gets 3 hits. 666, he'll go mad. No, 2 wounds. We'll take normal armor save. There's 1 has been brought down. Storm Bolters now. He's rerolling his 1s there. Gets 2 hits.
3 to wound. 3.
1 wound. Passed. And then the Primarchs are off here from the Terminator Chaplain. You can reroll those 2 1s. It's 5 hits. It's nice accurate shooting. Good weapon choice, that one.
Shred.
And Shred.
5 wounds.
Yes, it is 5 wounds actually, strength 4. Foul 2. 2 more Scorpions, and it will require a morale test. Right, so leadership 9. We'll be on edge here. Leadership 10.
Oh yes!
Uh-oh. Now, our table edge is over here. So if you roll very high, roll another 10, then the Scorpions could be off the table. 7, they'll fall back, but that's not good. Right, hold it right there. I've just checked aspect host formation, which the Scorpions are proudly part of. They get to re-roll their morale. 9! No. Oh dear, by Kroot's whisker they've passed. Okay, so Scorpions are still in. But the numbers brought down there by aggressive firepower there from the Terminators. So shooting finished. We're going to go into assaults. I reckon there's going to be one here for definite. And a continuing melee also against the Wraith Lord. Right, so combats, there's actually going to be 3 on the table here. There's one here with the tactical squad. The lone marine threw a frag grenade, so he's allowed to assault and has made it into combat. Didn't kill him on Overwatch there with the warp spiders. And then here, the Terminators have made it no damage done on Overwatch either. So a triple combat here. One of them, well, you could pin down the warp spiders here. We'll see what happens. We'll get each of these resolve, or perhaps we'll resolve this one at the top first. Right, so Scorpion Exarch under attack here. James has issued a challenge of the Sergeant, who's going to move round to the Scorpion Exarch, trying to keep the Chaplain alive. This is high-risk stuff. I guess it has to be done. Right, our initiative's high. We're going to go first. So 2 attacks as basic, 1 for weapons, and then 2 +2 bonus for our initiative being 2 steps higher. So it's 5 attacks. A Mandy Blast to hit first of all, fails to wound. So sprayed him in the face and failed to hurt him. And now freeze to hit, and then we'll be on 2s to wound. Okay, 2 invulnerable saves of 5+ here. Could have been worse. Roll 1 at a time. First one. Will the Sergeant survive? Yes. He survives the first. He's going to get to fight here if he rolls another 5 or 6.
That's one.
Alright, okay. I'm just going to roll the yellow dice.
No.
He's rolled a 1. Sergeant's dead. He's given his life in the service of the Emperor. Right, so the Sergeant has fallen. There's 2 regular Terminators left and the Chaplain. So Mandy Blaster hits from the remaining 6 Scorpions. 4s to wound. Yeah, 4 saves. He could get a foul here on one of them. Trying to get through to that Chaplain. Past all of them. Good rolling. Alright, so now 12 attacks with the remaining Scorpions. In 4s. You've got a bad feeling here. One of these Terminators has got to go. Or there could be trouble. 4s to wound. 2 saves. If James doesn't get 1s, he has the upper hand. He does have the upper hand. Oh, this is good. And Zealot as well. This is good manoeuvring from the Imperial Fists. So Chaplain first. Initiative 4. Freeze to hit with his weapon skill 5. 2 hits. Zealot, well done. Yeah, 3 hits. Very good. 2s to wound.
Concussive. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Foul 1. Alright, so at this stage, 1 Scorpion brought down. At this stage, we're at a draw. 6 attacks with the remaining Terminators. Reroll to hit. It's a case of protecting that Scorpion Exarch. Terminator's doing well here. Re-rolling to hit. He's only got 1, so thankfully with that Chaplain has managed to help them get another 2. So that's 3 hits. Not going to get through to the Exarch, but it's going to kill 3 Scorpions. Oh boy, this has been a vicious fight here in the jungle. Right, so I've lost by 3 in total here. We have a morale of 6. It is re-rollable, but it's going to be tough. You roll a 5, this melee will go into the next round, and it will be the turn of the Exarch to issue a challenge. And could turn the tables there, but excellent fighting there for the Imperial Fist Terminators and Chaplain. They're standing up to the bully. Right, so that's that combat resolved there. The Wraith Lord's gone. Tactical squad backing off 5 inches after their victory there against the monstrous creature. But that's the turn finished. We're going to go on to the Eldar turn 4 next. They have a chance to continue to push ahead. Fighting continues in the jungle here, both sides taking casualties, but the upper hand at the moment with the Chaplain and his 2 Terminators, but that could change with the Striking Scorpion Exarch if he does well. We're going to the 4th turn now for the Eldar. We'll see what they can do in this assault on the Imperial Fists. Right, so movement for the Eldar here on turn 4. The combat continues here. Wave. So on the table we have 1 land speeder, 1 tactical marine, 1 missile, and a couple of Terminators and the Chaplain. So Imperial Fists, they have been hit hard. I think shooting now is finished. We're just checking. Yes, we're done. So we're going to go over to combats here, and a fresh challenge from the Striking Scorpion Exarch. We'll challenge you now. Do you accept with the Chaplain?
Of course I accept.
Oh, he does.
Fearless.
Okay. Right, so I think you get Mandy Blasters every turn, so we're going to spray him in the face first. Fouled. Then 2 attacks, 1 attack for weapons, and then 2 for initiative being higher. Is 5 attacks. Forced to hit, yes. True. Just the 2 hits. 2s to wound. What on earth? Double 1? Right, now James can strike back. God, dear, that's ridiculous. The wounded Chaplain gets 2 attacks, not Zealot this turn. 4s to hit, gets his hit. 2s to wound, instant death if we foul, by the way, and concussive. He does get a wound. Do not get a 1 or a 2. What? Another 1. Chaplain's gone. Not the Chaplain. The Chaplain has knocked the Striking Scorpion Exarch. He pushed forwards, kicked him down with his boot, and then smashed his face with the Rosarius. So, yeah, Power More it counts as. God, that is incredible. The Striking Scorpion Exarch lays slain. Couldn't have predicted that. Well done. The rest of James's battle brothers will fight, but they'll have to wait. 2 Striking Scorpions hiss in despair as they see their comrade brought down. 2 Mandy Blaster hits. Yes, you've been hit in the face by Mandy Blaster. 3 is a pass. And then 4 attacks regular. 4s to hit. They're fighting for their life here. These Scorpions could be wiped out. 1 wound. Don't get a 1. 2, just about. Right, now 4 attacks with Power Fists. What a way to go.
1 hit.
1 hit, though. Unbelievable. And a 2. No, James gets a 1. So 2 Scorpions survive. We lost the combat by 2. Leadership 7. 7 we needed. 7 we got. The Scorpions continue, even though their Exarch lays slain here in the combat. Right, so that's combat resolved and the turn is finished. The melee continues. The objective is still being contested here very well by the Imperial Fists. Although now, perhaps the Chaplain unaware of the situation at this end of the table. Not many Imperial Fists left around. It's been a heroic stand, but the battle looks lost at this end of the table. But that is shooting phase done. Very quick, not much left. We'll go on to combats here. First of all, the Scorpions will go first. Right, so Mandy Blaster hits, first of all. 1 save to make. James rolls a string of 1s. The Scorpions will salvage the situation. Here's the first one. 5 passed. Right, 4 attacks now. Perhaps the last gasp here from the Scorpions. 1 hit. 1 wound. And a save, right. So James can fight now. Right, it's Chaplain here first. Gets 1 hit, yeah. And gets a wound. I'll roll up a save here. 3+. Yes. 4 attacks here with the Terminators. 2 hits, that's all he needs. And then 2s. That's it. Scorpions are dead. Right, so that's combat's done. James just consolidating there onto the objective. That marks the end of the 4th turn. For the Imperial Fists. They've done well. They've done well here, at least, with the Chaplain beating off the Scorpions and preserving 2 of the Terminators from his squad. We're going to go on to the 5th turn now for the Eldar, see if we can finish up this Imperial force. But got a problem, though. Their Eldar objective is being held by the Terminator and the by the 2 Terminators and the Chaplain. We'll see what happens. Eldar turn 5 coming up. Right, so movement here for the Eldar. The Wraith Knight, a few inches away from the last Marine. Wraith Lord closing in as well, and just sort of closing in on the Imperial Fist objective. Warp Spiders 13 inches have moved here to try and take out the Land Speeder, as well as the jet bikes lining up. Also, Vector Dancing here with the Flyer, the Crimson Hunter, swinging round. The 2 Wave Serpents as well, and 1 jet bike ready to fire at the Terminators and Chaplain here as well. I'm going to try and bring them down with volume of firepower to see what happens. We're going to go on to shooting phase now for the Eldar. Potentially they could go for the wipeout if they do well. Right, firing here, 12 shots. James will jink. Freeze for hits. Not the most amazing. Still, should be enough. 4s, 3 saves of 4+. James needs to make 2 of them. He does, 1 whole point. But it is a penetrating hit. We'll roll up the result. It is a 6. It's the result of a 6 there. So that is immobilised and a whole point down. Right, then Wraith Lord, Bright Lance in the face. Misses again. Flamer fails to wound. Okay, so it's down to the Wraith Knight. He will fire down there. Right, just firing the Sun Cannon down. 1 hit there, the rest scattered. A 2+, 2 kill. James got no cover. We get a 2. So that tactical marine is gone. Yep, so we're just wondering if James is allowed to jink now. He's immobilised, but we'll see. We'll fire the Warp Spiders here. 2s for them. They all hit. We moved them. We did a battle focus move of 3 inches with those just to get them a bit closer. Oh, they've all hit. And they've caused 2 glances and 2 penetrating hits. James has got to save all of these. All the land speed is gone, almost did. He's rolled all 4 together, but that land speeder is destroyed. We'll take the model off. It sinks into the lagoon. Right, so shooting done. Mission accomplished here by the Eldar, just about. They hold the objective and have wiped out the last of the Imperial Fists. Just the 2 Terminators and Chaplain remain. And we have these Eldar units lined up. Fire the flyer first, needing 6s for glancing hits. Has got 1. Has got the wound. James will get a 5+ cover or 5+ invulnerable. It's the same. He gets a 1, so 1 Terminator gone. Now there's 2 remain. Next is a lone scatterbike. Gets 2 hits. Gets 1 wound. Do not get a 1. He's just rolling off table here.
6.
He gets a 6. He's alright. Okay, so it's down to 2 wave serpents. Right, so to finish the game, we'll combine the firepower from both of these. So we'll deactivate Serpent Shield on both. So 4d6 in total shots for them. 13 shots from the Serpent Shields. Right, so these will be on 3s for hits. 3 misses, so 10 hits. Then we'll be on 2s to wound. So there's 8 saves to start off with. We'll just get a total here. Scatter laser fire now from both. We'll just combine that together as well. That's cocked. Okay, then we're going to re-roll for twin linked. Yeah, okay. So on 7 hits. 2s for wounds with this one. They all do. It's another 7 saves that James will need to make. And then 2 shuriken cannons as well. So the shuriken cannons, we move 12 with both. We reckon I'm only allowed to fire 2 weapons, so from a fast skimmer. So snapshots for the rest, and they've all failed. So we'll total up James's saves here. Right, so here it is, 15 saves. James will want to pass all of them except 1, at least. So here it is. Oh, hang on, stop there. 1 has failed. It's a cocked dice. A 4, he's passed. All right, so the Chaplain, you've done it. Chaplain lives. And Terminator gone. No more out. The Chaplain stands defiant. The last man standing here. Right, it's just going to go on to turn 5 here. The Chaplain's going to move. That's all that's left. Could be the last turn of the game. Okay, right, so movement done. Chaplain has seen... Who's he going to shoot at?
That lonely brand.
That jet bike. Okay. Bit of revenge here. He's within range 24. Firing through the woods. 5 shots.
Mastercrafted. Then the drill. Missed.
Okay. Bolter drill. Yeah. He's got his 4 hits. Be forced to wound shred. Gets 1 wound, but shred. It's a decent upgrade. It is a decent upgrade. 3 saves to make. Well, not jink. We'll just take our armor saves, and we do fail. So jet bike brought down. A bit of pride here, which is very important to Imperial Fists. So that's the turn finish. It ends with the Primarchs are off. Weapon firing through there. We'll let James roll up. He's going to roll his yellow dice to see if the game continues. 1 or a 2. The game ends. 3+. We'll go on to turn 6 and let the Eldar have the last laugh here. Maybe James wants it to end.
I want it to end.
He does want it to end. Okay, so 1 or a 2. Here it is. He does get a 2. He does get a 2. That's a good time to end it there. We'll calculate victory points here. The game ends on turn 5. That is the Chaplain's laugh, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we'd won. But James reckons it's a draw.
Pays off.
Stubbornness pays off here. Yeah. No. So we're just calculating it out. James holds this objective, and he has Linebreaker. That's 4 points, and he killed Prince Uriel. That's 5 points, and that was the deciding result there, because that warlord here, the Chaplain, is still alive, so we don't get that point. We got first blood. We got the objective. We have Linebreaker as well. So it's 5 points all, with a single wounded, defiant Chaplain at the top of the hill. He lets out an evil laugh that echoes across the valley. The Eldar are perplexed. So the Wraith Knight moves around the table, tipping over the Burning Wrecks searching for Imperial Fist Marines. The Wraith Lord can't see any targets. The Warp Spiders are scratching their heads. And the jet bikes facing off, looking at the sunset here at the beach. But at the other end of the table, the Defiant Chaplain has managed to achieve a draw here. What pride for the Imperial Fist. Defeat looked certain for them, but it just pays to continue on fighting. He survived all those shots coming through and has then gone on to achieve single-handedly a draw for the Imperial Fists in this game. The Eldar are utterly distraught at that result. Victory has been stolen from them. Their pride has been dented, and it's been done by this new Imperial Fist list that did make a stand. It wasn't enough to stop the Eldar. They have been tactically, physically defeated. Yeah, numbers-wise, the Imperial Fists have been slaughtered. It has been a slaughter. But in games of 40k, there's points available for different things, and James has played it right to the end and has managed to achieve a victory. So very well done to him. He had the vision to see it all the way through to the end there. Eldar, very annoyed at that result, but fair's fair. He's earned the draw here. Shock result right at the end. It is worth playing all the way to the end of a game in 40k because you never know what result you can get. But excellent game. Right, so Ultramarines turn to movement. So, James, what have you done?
That's not me.
It is you. You've done it again. Again.
Get it off.
His guard have been corrupted, and now
Get off.
the Ultramarines. It is.
Get off.
James, that's what happens. You start down the slippery slope, and it just gets worse and worse. James has summoned a demon. That's horrendous. Why would you do that? So from reserve, one Bloodthirst of Unfettered Fury.
No comment.
So James descends to even greater depths here on both channels. What treachery and betrayal.
Lies.
Right, so movement here. The demon's been removed. That's Ben, just showing off some of his new models there. Now, James would never go over to Chaos, at least with his Ultramarines. So charges here, the Bikers and Nob have made it into contact with the Vindicator, and then down here Gut Ripper has made it into combat with the Terminators, but two Orc Boys brought down there. Excellent firepower from that Primarch's Wrath shooting attack there with Shred and AP4. Still made it into contact, but it's cost a couple of boys as they go up over the top fighting against the Terminators. Right, so we've resolved this combat here. It was an easy kill there. The Orc Biker Nob doing the damage, destroying the Vindicator. Coming down here, Gut Ripper is going to fight the Chaplain. James has accepted the challenge. James will go first with 2 attacks. He will get rerolls here, so he'll be on 4s for hits. Yeah, so are we. So weapons forced to hit. Yeah. Double miss. He needs that reroll. He's got to get a hit in here. At least wing Gut Ripper. Yes, he gets his hit. He'll be on freeze for a wound. No, 2. He's failed. Right, so Gut Ripper fighting now down in the trench. Bit of glory for him here, possibly. 5 attacks. Squig can help out. Yes, 4 hits. 2s for wounds. Shred, thanks for reminding me. I actually forgot about that. 4 invulnerable saves. 1 at a time on the Chaplain. 1 at a time for it to overflow onto the rest of the squad. Pressure roll. Survives. Dead. So now 2 5-up invulnerable saves. Almost a wipeout. Gut Ripper brings down the army commander and Chaplain and one of the Terminators as well. It's a glory for Gut Ripper here in the trenches at the moment. Right, so now 3 attacks with the Shred Lightning Claws. So you reckon Chaplain's dead? No rerolls this time. Excellent rolling. 4s for kills here. Rerolls, yeah. Very good. It's two. Two Orc boys die, but the knob survives. Right, so chance for glory here for the Orc knob. 4s for hits, 2. 2s for wounds, yes. 2 saves. Glory, no. Okay, passing that there. We'll go on to morale here for James's unit. Right, James already on a wound here with the chaplain that died. So actually, we have a drawn melee. So the melee will continue on into the Ultramarine turn 4. Fascinating stuff. Gut Ripper seeking glory, and he's getting it here at the moment. There's a trail of destruction here against the Terminators, and the Orcs doing well. Not much left for the Ultramarines. A little bit under siege. We'll see what James does on his turn 4 coming up next. Just the continuing melee now. Gut Ripper trying to finish off the last assault Terminator just there. So Terminator first, going to try and kill the knob. Right, so James has to get through the knob first to get to Gut Ripper. 3 attacks, needs 4s. Excellent rolling here. Shred, so he's on 4s to wound. Yeah. Reroll, he's got 1. 2. Right, knob is dead, sadly. Gut Ripper now seeking revenge. Freeze. Reroll for the squig. Yes. 2s for wounds. Shred. Yes. A triple save of 5+. No, triple 2. So Terminator gone. Gut Ripper. Good work from him. Right, so combat finished. Gut Ripper killing the last Terminator there, and he's then moved off, consolidating 6 inches, ready to try and perhaps take on the Rhino next turn. But that's the Ultramarine turn finished on turn 4. So this is very, very difficult here for the Orcs. We'll charge him with Gut Ripper, and we'll let James do his Overwatch. Right, so combat's here. Meganobs have made it in, no damage, and so has Gut Ripper and his squad, no damage. So we'll go straight into assaults. We'll let James go first with 10 attacks from the Stern Guard. We need, if we fail 1 armor save, we'll lose 1. So significant this. 2 attacks each. He stands some kind of chance. 4s for hits. Decent enough roll. It's fouled with just 3. 4s for wounds. Got a bad feeling about this. It's desperate towards the end here from the Orcs. 4 saves. It's a double 1 in here. I'll scream. Ah, 2s. Mega armor helping out there. Now we have you. 8 attacks.
2 attacks base, charged.
3 attacks base and charged with Mega Knobs. 3 attacks. 4s. We've got 4, so we'll not wipe him out. But we've killed all of them except 1. Desperate fighting from the Orcs here. James will need to do morale. Leadership of 9 less 4 is 5. He's bust.
You're gonna chase me?
Oh yeah. Well, I can't chase. No sweep in advance, but you're going to run. Hopefully far enough. 3 inches gone. Right. Mission accomplished and D6 consolidation for them. 6 significantly. All right. 6 inches falling back or consolidating with them. Now the big fight. So Gut Ripper. It's our turn. We're going to issue a challenge to the Chaplain. Do you accept?
Realistically, I'm fearless, so I have to. So I'll go.
Oh, he's going to accept, and he'll go first with 2 attacks.
2 close combat weapon.
Nope, Stormbolt to there, so you're not going to get it. Right, so just 2 attacks here with the Chaplain. First round of any combat for Zealot, so he will be on rerolls. 4s. Can reroll that one. This might go through here. We've got Ripper. He's okay.
3 to demonstrate 6 AP 4.
Yes. 2. He's fouled. Right, just checking there. I thought it was a cocked dice, but it's not. So, foul to wound with Gut Ripper. Gut Ripper can now respond, and this is the crucial one. 5 attacks on the charge for him. And the little squig can help out here for a perfect round. Oh, well done, squig.
My weapon's still 5. My weapon's still 5.
Right, okay.
Fight 4 hits anyway.
Yeah, 4 hits. All right, fair enough, because James's weapon skill 5. 2s to wound, shred, yes. 4 invulnerable saves to make. We'll just do these one at a time, because if he's instant deafed, he'll drop down to 5+. So the first one for the Chaplain, 4+. He's dead. And then now it's 5+. Another Terminator drops. Another Terminator drops. And the last Terminator drops. The legend yet grows. Gut Ripper has just ripped apart 3 Terminators and the Terminator Chaplain, the army commander, single-handedly with the help of the Squig. Ladies and gentlemen, it is legendary. There's no other way to describe it. James, your reaction? Stunned silence there. Incredible stuff from Gut Ripper. He has come to the aid of the Orcs here. He shows the boys how it's done. The game is not won though. The game is far from won for the Orcs. They're still at a disadvantage. The Orcs are out of shape, under fire, and under siege still. But there's okay, movement for the Eldar. Jet bikes swinging away in this direction because of the Wraiths hanging around in our deployment zone. Crimson Hunters turned and heading off towards the Tomb Spider just there. Melee continues there, frustratingly for the Eldar. Backing off here with this Wave Serpent to lay down some firepower against the Bodyguard unit. Scorpions, we fancy our chances here against this Overlord. We're dead if we... if we don't kill him, we're in trouble. But yeah, we'll just have to see about that one. But we think there's a chance here for Slay the Warlord. Alright, so challenges here we're going to accept with the Striking Scorpion Exarch. What a lineup here. So first of all, Mandiblast, a hit, and it doesn't wound. Next is the Scorpion's attacks. He gets 2. He gets 1 for weapons, 1 for charging, and then 4 bonus attacks for his initiative being 4 points higher. His initiative 6. 4s for hits here. Oh, he is good. He is good. And then toughness 5, freeze for wounds. 4 saves. Now it's I don't know how we're going to do it. It's AP 2. So
reanimation.
Yeah, phylactery reanimation. 4 pluses. Failed 2.
He's gonna leave.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, we will live. Oh no, Ben! No, 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 no! Oh no! Right, down to Striking Scorpion Bodyguards. It was a trap Ben lured us in. Right, regular Striking Scorpions. They do get to fight because Ben's on his own. Mandiblaster hits 2. 3+ saves followed by 4+. Oh dear, he's cruising through these dice rolls here. Now. Striking Scorpion attack. Ah, not so good. Yeah, made a bad mistake here. Here's our hits coming through. Needing 4s, can't complain. They're fighting hard here, knowing that the doom awaits them. 5s or 6s for wounds, just the 1. This is it's a sad day for the Eldar. The Scorpions, not so good. Right, so Ben fighting back here. Gets the 1 hit, 2 hits, weapon skill 5. 2 kills, nothing we can do about it. Oh no, it was a challenge. Oh dear, so now the Striking Scorpion Exarch's dead. An instant death, so 2 removed. Our leadership drops to 7, which we pass. Oh no, the Scorpions will remain to die. Oh dear, that's a... Oh dear, tears now, tears. I don't know if they have radio contact or not. They must do in those headsets. Prince Uriel heard the cry of a Striking Scorpion Exarch having a war scythe go through his chest. That scream will live with him for a good few thousand years, at least.
He heard the scream of, "It's a trap!"
So, combat finished. It hasn't gone the way the Eldar wanted. Ben cruising through those armour saves there. Ridiculous stuff there from the Necrons. I'm getting a taste of my own medicine here from the Necrons. Ben's enjoying this one. So on to assaults now. A couple of crucial ones. Ongoing melee there. See if we can join in with Gene Stealers and the Broodlord. And then the Carnifex trying to charge at K2 and his unit as well. Right, so assaults have gone ahead. The Hive Tyrant's made it into combat there with his Hive Guard. Just an inch short with the Gene Stealers. And then no damage done on Overwatch. The Carnifex has made it into combat there against K2 as well. So we'll do this combat here first of all. Yes. So I'm guessing you're going to get to go first. Oh no, hang on. Hammer off for us. So D3, just the one. Does wound though. 3+ save.
On the Marine.
Yeah, see if we can knock one over. No, he survives. Power armor holds. Alright, so coup de grace blade strike here with Captain Sakarius.
3s to hit.
Come on, do something glorious.
4's a hit.
4's a hit, it's a good start.
4's to instantly kill.
Whoa, half a chance to bring this beast down. Oh, short, it rolls a 3. Okay, so we're down to the others now. Carnifex could cause trouble here. 4 attacks with the Tyrannic War veterans. They'll try and protect Kato here.
Reroll 1s, preferred enemy.
Oh yes, well done.
5s, 3 hits. 6s to wound.
Yep. Whoa, 666. Each one of them gets a hit. Very good. So, saves. Feel no pain. Oh. Oh, balances no. Okay, so 2 wounds coming through. Good from them. Very good, but not enough. Yeah, so 1 wound coming through from them, but that's pretty good. Well done to them for causing a wound there. But could be trouble ahead here. 5 attacks with the Carnifex. Almost, I thought we were going to see 5 6s there. So 4 hits, 3 6s and a 5. This could well be trouble. Oh, again, 2 6s, a 5 and a 4. So Tyrannic War veterans are gone. The Carnifex is...
He dies.
Uh-oh.
Sakarius got 4 off in one.
And then what happens?
He dies, doesn't he? It's instant death.
Oh, Crushing Claws are armed with. Strength 10.
Doesn't matter. Strength 9 on the basic.
The campaign hangs in jeopardy here.
I could get back up. Next one.
I don't know. Roll the dice, James. Roll the dice. A 4!
The Iron Halo.
Iron Halo to the rescue. He's on his own now against the Carnifex. You've got to do something to save Kato Sakarius. So his Tyrannic War veterans slain all around him, alone, hit by the crushing claw of a Carnifex, but manages by a whisker to survive. But he's going to need to be salvaged from that situation. That's very, very difficult because, you see, the Carnifex can choose to fight him even if you send another unit in. Yes, yeah. No. Oh, there's this very, very awkward situation. And what have you got for combat?
I got coup de grace, haven't I?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so basically next time round, the coup de grace has to work. Otherwise, there's half a chance of killing me, half a chance of me killing you back. We'll have to see what happens. But the campaign hangs in jeopardy here. Sakarius locked in mortal combat with a crushing claw Carnifex. That is it. We're going to combat. There's no charges, I don't think. So, no, just the ongoing combat here. This is the mortal combat here between Captain Sakarius and the rampaging Carnifex. Right, so as the column drives past here on to accomplishing the mission, Sakarius fights single-handedly with a Carnifex. So I'll let James go first.
3s to hit.
3s to hit. You don't want a 1 or a 2. He's rolling a big dice.
Yes.
Gets a hit, a 3.
First stage.
4+. 4+, and you pretty much win the game, James. And well done to you if you do get it. Oh, he gets a 4. Oh dear. One of the biggest... it's off camera. They're one of the biggest fist pumps I've seen on the channel so far, and that's James very happy. You can have the honour of removing that Carnifex. Oh, that was all so close. All right. Now, we don't usually do this in battle reports. I'm going to roll some dice here to see what would have happened. A what if scenario, yeah. 4 attacks. We would have got 2 hits.
We would have got 2 wounds, and James would have rolled. I can barely. A 4 and a 3. Sakarius would have died. If it wasn't for that coup de grace from that blade, he would be dead. Well done to him. You can consolidate him. D6. 3 inches. Okay, picks himself up
2 inches.
and moves away to safety. All right.